In the most recent update, we saw an overhaul to the Weirwood Tree system, and I've made a video on this fairly recently comparing it to the previous Weirwood Tree system, and specifically how many commander medals and therefore how many elite tokens also you can get when blitzing the final stage. The final stage is 963. I have a full walkthrough of that with purely free-to-play commanders, which means pretty much anyone who's at level 60 and has at least a somewhat developed account with all the available commanders should be able to reach that final stage and clear it out. You just need to counter the mechanics of the fight manually if you're really having problems getting past it auto or something like that. But when you look at the mathematical specifics of the comparisons, the conclusion you reach is that when mathing out a full day of stamina regeneration, the new Weirwood Tree system is 3 times better at the max stage when compared to the old system. And 3 times is a very, very big leap. And there was a question that I saw came up a decent amount with friends and in my alliance about what they would do with Weirwood Memories, since this is such a big jump, because you would assume if Weirwood was changing, then so would Weirwood Memories. So we have Weirwood Memories now. It came up this reset, and as far as I can tell, it is the exact same as before. I don't have it on this account, but 315 is still giving 360 Weirwood Memory specific Weirwood tokens every 15 stamina. So the question now is, if you're farming elite tokens or commander medals, is Weirwood Memories even worth it now? And I've done the maths on this. So the store is the exact same, all the stages are the exact same. This event is totally unchanged, whereas the Weirwood Tree is obviously entirely overhauled. So if we look at the maths of this comparison, this is the results you get. So this Weirwood Tree maths here is a bit different to what I've seen in this channel here when I initially mathed it out, because the new system has the passive income as well as the blitzing income. So for this to be a fair test, you have to totally eliminate the passive income of it, since you won't be getting any passive income through Weirwood Memories, obviously. It's only the stamina that's actually getting used. So in the test here, it's only blitzing with the stamina that I've taken into account. So the results of this would be this, the 31,680 Weirwood tokens from blitzing alone. And when you math that out, it would result in 15.84 commander medals when buying 2,000 token commanders in the store. So something like this. If you're buying like this, it would be this average as shown here. Then, when you do the maths of Weirwood Memories, 315, as I've said, gives 360 per 15 stamina. Then if we take that same 288 stamina number, which is what you will regenerate passively per day without any use of Weirwood Hearts, that's why this number is used, that would give you 19.2 blitzes of Weirwood Memories, which would result in 6,912 Weirwood Memory specific Weirwood tokens. So in the Weirwood Memories store, you can buy the normal commanders for 600 Weirwood tokens and the recruitment pass commanders for 1,000 Weirwood tokens. So I've done the maths on both of them. For the normal commanders, you will get 11.52 commander medals for this number that you'll get from 288 stamina, which is significantly lower already than what you'll be getting from the new Weirwood Tree. And then if you're buying the recruitment pass commanders, it would be even lower than that. But of course, this is still a niche it has, because you can't buy these recruitment pass commanders from the Weirwood Tree store at all. They're only obtainable through the recruitment pass or from Weirwood Memories. So if we go back to this, see this comparison here? It is significantly better to farm the new Weirwood Tree if you're trying to farm out those commanders or elite tokens specifically than it is Weirwood Memories. It shows here, when you do the maths, the new Weirwood Tree is 1.375 times better than Weirwood Memories is in terms of giving elite tokens. So Weirwood Memories now, if you're looking to stockpile Weirwood Hearts and dump them into this event, it might not be worth it anymore. You can, of course, still get the Weirwood Hearts. They're always efficient to get. You can get the friendship chests if you're trying to farm out your tavern stats. If you want to unlock the recruitment pass commanders, you can still get them. This is the best way to get them still. You can maybe get the Hector medals or the epic tokens. But for elite token farming specifically, if you're stocking up hearts and looking to farm out these medals to convert to elite tokens, I would now very much advise doing that through the Weirwood Tree instead. There is, of course, the monthly story set that you'll have to account for, so there is a limit to the amount of these you can buy per month. But whilst you can buy these out for 2k each, it will be significantly better. And then I believe very slightly worse if you're having to buy at 3,000 each, because it wouldn't quite reach 11 commander medals if you divide this by 3,000, because it would need to be 33k to reach 11. So it will only be better when you're buying the medals at 2k each. But once you can do that, you're going to want to put your excess Weirwood Hearts into the Weirwood Tree if you're farming out those elite tokens, rather than Weirwood Memories in its current state.